What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today we'll be talking about some pretty cool news that Bungie just announced to do with that mysterious spring DLC event being made by the live team. And we're finally making some progress in terms of information about it, which is definitely not long away. So Bungie updated us on their usual blog post with some pretty cool information. They said last time the weekly ritual hit the blog, Cosmo led the way. He promised it would detail some information about what to expect from Destiny in March. A promise is a promise, and March is here, so we're absolutely going to plot some more waypoints on the road ahead. So tomorrow, as in the 3rd of March, we're putting the finishing touches on an announcement for the next content update for Destiny. For weeks now, we've been relentlessly teasing that you haven't heard the last from the live team, and we don't do that to be cruel, but to give our live team some breathing room and to finalize the details and bring you along the journey as best we can. Tomorrow, we'll begin the conversation about what's next, including some fresh challenges for you to tackle, the Sandbox challenges we previewed it last week. This article is going to hit the blog post at 9 AM Pacific. You should expect an announcement and a reveal schedule. You'll be able to update your calendars. The countdown is about to begin. So there you have it, straight from Bungie themselves. We finally have some details about the actual first step in revealing this March content. Of course, it's still being pretty vague about what it's going to be. They just said that fresh challenges for us to tackle, so kind of hints at maybe some new content, maybe not reskin content, but at least it's going to be something that's slightly new if it's going to be fresh challenges. And of course, a while back they did say our new Vanguard orders, so there's going to be some kind of PvE element. This isn't just going to be a Crucible update. There's going to be a lot of stuff to do in terms of PvE, so that's definitely going to be good. And of course, it goes without saying that's going to involve some kind of new loot as an incentive for us to play those activities. In terms of what it's going to be, is literally anyone's guess. It could be remake of raids, it could be some Queen's activity event, or possibly something completely entirely different. But the good news is that we don't have to wait around for some vague reveal, and we finally know tomorrow is going to be a pretty important day. So we're getting an announcement of what the actual content is, so probably some kind of posters and pictures, probably some kind of sneak previews of gear, and also the name of it obviously. They'll also most likely reveal a date, which I would expect to be in April, seeing as the reveal schedule is going to be in March. So throughout March we're probably going to get some live streams again. Bungie did also say they're going to be doing some Twitch live streams to show off the content, so expect a few times here and there in March to get some kind of streams from Bungie on their Twitch channel, showing off the content, showing off the activities. And there'll probably be a similar stream to the recent one we got, except showing off the differences in nerfed sidearms, the nerfed No Land Beyond, and the buff to Blink and Truth, and also their tweaks to auto rifles once again. So there you go, it's going to be a small Sandbox update, kind of finishing off everything that was done in the recent 2.5.02 patch, and of course this big reveal for the actual main content. They did finish off the blog post by saying, today we're light on news, but tomorrow it won't be. Sometimes we can pull the trigger, other times we can only call the shot. So once again, hyping up tomorrow is going to be a pretty decent day in terms of news, and definitely going to be a lot of info to process. Like I said, there's going to be a date, a name, a title, what's going to be vaguely. And of course, as usual, I'll have a video here on my channel tomorrow detailing all the info and breaking it down in one video, kind of showing you all the info you need to know and summarizing all the details that are quite important. So just in case you're too busy playing Zelda tomorrow, I'll have a video right here on my channel, so be sure to check back. So those are the details about the reveal happening tomorrow. Now, in terms of my personal speculation, of course, all we can do at this point is speculate and guess, and of course, leave your thoughts down in the comment section. But in terms of my guesses, a lot of people ask me, what do I think this event is going to be? My personal guess is something exactly along the lines of the April update, same size. I do think it's going to launch at the very beginning of April, because they don't leave it too long after the reveals, but March is probably going to be mostly reveal events. I don't think it's going to be out in March, but I do think early April. But like I said, I think it's going to be the same size as April update in terms of content, but obviously it's something different. In terms of what that different is, my absolute best guess, my most hopeful and optimistic view would be that hopefully it's some kind of precursor event to Destiny 2. I think that would be really, really cool. Some kind of event that paves the way and sets the scene for Destiny 2. Maybe the Cabal are invading, or there's some kind of new enemy, or something happens in a slight way that kind of precursors the events leading into Destiny 2. I think that would be the absolute best way to send off Destiny 1 as a whole if it leads into the sequel perfectly. And for new players who haven't played Destiny 1, they're about to pick up the sequel, they'll be able to play Destiny 1 and kind of get a feel for the game and lead into the next game. And of course, for all of us old players that are still sticking around, we'll be able to see the game transition into the sequel, which would be really cool. So everything we know, maybe something's different, maybe the tower gets attacked or the Cabal invade, or you can see ships around the tower or the last safe city. But those, like I said, are my most hopeful thoughts. I don't think it's that likely to happen. I think it's more on the unlikely side, to be honest. It is quite a lot. I'm not sure if Bungie can produce something on that scale, seeing as almost all of their studio is solely working on Destiny 2. So it's possible, but I don't think it's that likely. But something I think would be really cool. What I do think is more likely is some kind of remade content in terms of the raids. And And also, like I said before, I think it would be really cool if we can get some of those year 1 and 2 Iron Banner weapons and the year 1 and 2 Trials weapons. They're all really cool hidden gems that are locked behind year 1, so it'd be cool to get all of that in year 3 and kind of send off Destiny with all the content relevant and be able to get all the loot rewards, all the activities are playable, and of course if those raids were playable as well and you get some new like 400 like Fate Bringers. Also, if it raised the light levels to like 500, that'd be cool too. But I do think this event is definitely a very good send-off for the game, hopefully into the sequel. But those are literally just my thoughts and ramblings. Again, my speculation and nothing confirmed, just my thoughts in terms of people ask me what I think the event is going to be and what do I expect from this little DLC event. So of course, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, as always, a like rating would be much appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next one.